are interested on knowing that like to date trans women are just started and you want to figure out how to either bring it to your friends or be comfortable about it around your friends, or how to get it to where it's not awkward. And first thing I'm gonna tell you is who cares what they fucking think? I mean, but at the same time, there's some reality to it. It is gonna be a worry, and not worry, but just a lot of curiosity. And you gotta learn how to break the ice to where people can ask questions and learn, so that it becomes more normalized in your group of friends, and it's not a big deal. One way to look at it is, the whole fuck what they think, which is true. My taste in women's always a little different from other people, whether it's cis women or trans women. And the way I look at it is, well, if you guys aren't interested in it, I ain't got to worry about you doing anything, right? That's just more for me. Like, I like female bodybuilders that are jacked and shit. So what? Guys like, oh man, I don't like that. Okay, well that's you. Fuck you. I don't have to worry about you fucking around my girlfriend then, right? I don't have to worry about you looking at her or anything like that. Which, if you do, it shouldn't bother me, because I'm not. I'll say as insecure as I used to be. I'll say as insecure as I used to be, and I should be with someone who's not going to fuck around. And I should be with someone who's not going to fuck around. But just a way to think about it, like if they don't like it, cool, that's more for you. So that's usually what I would say when people would see like a muscular woman or something and be like, yeah, it's not my thing. Like, good, more for me, have fun. I personally don't like walking in a room with a generic female that every other guy either wants or has. That's fucking boring. I want to be the one with the girl that is different, and that's just how I am. Or say shit behind your back are going to be the ones that are trying to send dick pics out to trans women and stuff and trying to fuck them in the dark when nobody's looking. That's one thing I noticed. That was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I just need to be open because these guys. I mean, there was guys like trying to hit on my girlfriend when I was dating. They would see me and her in the gym and then text her and try to get with her. And these are the same guys that would be like, oh, I'd never do that, or God, that's weird, he does that. And they're the same ones trying to get with her. So, a lot of guys that will come out of nowhere and just say that ain't my thing are usually the ones that are trying to hide the fact that that probably is their thing. Or they at least are curious and want to try it. So that goes back to the fuck what they think, because usually the stuff they say is just hiding the exact opposite. Now, if your friends are wanting to kind of ask questions because education is the best way to fix all these fucking problems, right? The more people learn and know, the more comfortable they get, the more comfortable they learn how to say things around them to where they know it's not offensive and all that shit. I always use humor, because if I could poke fun at myself, and luckily at the time she had a good sense of humor too, so it worked out really well. And when guys would ask me what it's like, one story I remember was, I think we were in Kmart, and I'm like, I'm short. I'm like 5'8". I'm short. I'm like 5'8". I'm short. I'm like 5'8". She was like 6 foot. So the egg whites are on the top shelf. I'm having to stand on the bottom of the freezer to reach up, and she just goes and reaches way in the back on the top and drops in my cart and just kind of starts snickering. And people watched, and they thought it was funny. And I was like, okay. So when I tell stories like that, and then the guys get comfortable, they start laughing. They're like, okay, well, he's not uptight about this shit. Or sometimes I'll give stupid answers like, what's it like dating a trans woman? I'm like, oh, it's awesome, dude. You don't get that call on the way home to go pick up tampons.
It's got electrolytes.